So what is your magic that you are passionate about compliance?
I Actually, it's a good question because I don't think many people are passionate about compliance as such. There is something else that they are like passionate about. Is it privacy or security or? And in my case, I think for as long as I remember, I have been interested in healthcare, in medicine. I never went down that route. I went to software engineering instead. But now that I'm working closely with medical device companies, it is as close as I can get probably to healthcare. And for me, it has always been very very interesting to see the innovation coming out of software related medical devices, or software as medical devices as they call it. So medical devices that are wholly made of software. And of course now with AI enabled medical devices, this is even more of those innovations coming out. And with that, of course, like on the compliance side, of course we want everybody to be safe. So somewhere down the road, when I was studying software engineering and safety critical software engineering, I went down the road of regulations. I was also part of international standards organization for software engineering, and to try to understand how the standards are made. You know, what are the best practices? What is the goal of following them, and how much better do they make the world if companies are following them? For example, or how much safer or more secure their software is. And from there, I got to medical devices and software in the medical devices, and it kind of clicked that this is actually a really interesting world, because obviously when you're in a hospital, you don't want the medical device. You take you take it for granted that medical devices that are in the hospital that you are hooked onto, they are working without a problem, right?
It would
But
be better,
these
yeah.
right. And I think this is something that for me is always interesting, like the healthcare aspect of it. Like what could potentially go wrong? What can we do to make it better? To diagnose diagnose diseases faster, to be more precise in these diagnoses. I mean, of course, there's a lot about side effects and having to ultimately understand what different treatments can do together to one patient
Mm.
based on the genome of that patient. So there is a lot there that is going on that I think is extremely interesting.